Yeah, my name is Alvin Haridjanto from Journalism 1001. So today in this class, I'm going to talk about the future of broadcast journalism. So, before we talk about the future of broadcast journalism, I'm going to ask my two fellow students about what is broadcast journalism. So Zeke, to you, what is broadcast journalism?
To me, broadcast journalism is news which is presented electronically.
And how about you, Daval? What type of broadcast journalism that you use every day to find the news?
The news, I would say televisions, radios, for that matter, social media, yeah. So yeah, you've got Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, for that matter. So yeah, even mobile phones are sort of broadcasting journals that we have these days.
Alright, and based on both of your opinions, how about the future of broadcast journalism?
I think the future of broadcast journalism to me is it allows people to really speak their minds and lets different opinions be heard by people from all around the world.
How about you, Daval?
Yeah, for me, yeah, helps a lot to people. You can access it anywhere. Well, since you have broadcasting journals on your mobile phones now these days, so yeah, you can access it from anywhere, let it be school, like college or anywhere, restaurants or any place. But the only thing is the views that come, like as you said or as we discussed earlier, it can be biased. It can be made up as well. Sometimes news or broadcasting can be fake. So yeah, it's both, like 50% advantages and 50% disadvantages as well. So yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for your response, Zeke and Daval. So now, let's continue to the history of broadcast journalism. A following history of broadcast journalism has been eyes and ears of the people around the world since the early 90s until this day, remaining the main source of information. Edward Roscoe Murrow are the founding father of broadcast journalism, with the live coverage of World War II, which provides breaking news of attacking and provide information about everything in war. Broadcast journalism changed in early 50s when the world began receiving the information of television broadcasts. Television impacts broadcast journalism not only nationally but internationally, which allowed to capture the visual footage of the wars overseas. Nowadays, in today's era, with an availability of technology, the rising of social media through broadcast journalism begin towards online reporting. As the times move on, technology changes, so do the broadcast journalism. Broadcast journalism evolved and going through a revolutionary change as it increased the number of citizen journalism, which allow people to seek information more and report to the news report the news to the local community. As the rise of social media bring a greatest influence to the citizen journalists, for example, you might rescue your friend that being beaten by the gangster through social media, and it's might possible that your post or that your video that you upload to rescue your friends might be viral and create 1,000 of responses throughout the world if you said it publicly. However, this advancement creates several drawbacks to the journalists, as the worldwide views of an internet means the journalists have the pressure to create a good quality of news stories, but somehow they didn't realize that they might create a biased report and a hoax news especially for the political sectors. Social media bring a challenge as we need to face the important news values such as consequences, human interest, conflict, proximity, and the last thing is prominence, which gives the citizen journalist a guideline to report the news. Do you know that the sad reality shows that the journalists will face the competition between private media sectors, which they need to generate more revenue in order to survive, and the competitive nature of the internet, which lead the private media sectors to create a high quality based news by creating a more sensationalized headline news to attract more readers. But somehow the saddest thing is the journalists forgot to verify the facts. So, is that the future of broadcast journalism that you expected, which create a chaotic world of journalists, or even worse? And what medium of the journalists that need to report out? Through history? Through the new age of technology, which allow us to give experience of news? Well, a true journalist should follow the main principle of journalism, which is objectivity, transparency, and the last important thing is you need to verify your facts, as the most important values of journalism is to be fair and truth in all reports. The second thing is journalism should be independent, which a journalist must show the transparency and show their loyalty to the citizens and not showing a partiality. And this is the thing, being fair and truth to report. However, the scariest thing is we don't know really what happened for the future of broadcast journalists. And the answer for the future of broadcast journalism is depend by the young generation, by how they use it, how the journalists report the news. So, thank you for watching my video and have a good day and goodbye.